Everyone, welcome back to Tech Tricks Fundamentals, and today we will be going over tech trick number 1, a guide to free up more than 30 gigabytes of storage on your device. So what you want to start off by doing is go to this PC. So you can do that by going to File Explorer. You just want to search File Explorer, and then over here in the left hand side click this PC. So once you're over here, you'll see all your devices and drives. As you can see, I only have my C drive connected, which has 139 gigs of storage left. So this guide is helpful for all of you, but especially for those of you who need storage and are like below 50 gigs or below even 10 gigs in some situations. So what you want to start off by doing is you want to go to your disk cleanup. So you just go to your search bar and then search up disk cleanup. And then once you're in your disk cleanup, this will pop up. So over here you can see all these files are selected, and then this frees up about 145 megabits of storage. So over here, you just want to select all of these and click OK, which deletes your files. And then you go to System Files. It takes a scan of your computer, which takes time depending on your computer. And then over here, you can see there's more files. In my case, it's 179 megabits. And then you click OK and delete them. So this really depends on your computer and how long it's been. If it's been a long time since you've cleaned your computer, then there'll be a lot of files. And if it's only been recently, then you'll have less files to delete. So now, once we've done that, we want to go to our search bar, type in %temp, and then another %, and then just click enter, which takes you to our temporary file folder. Over here, these are all the temporary files which apps use, and then they store their temporary data in here, and then after you're done using that app, this data is never used again. So what you want to do is you want to select all of them, you want to right click, and then over here you want to click delete. So let me just show you. This app's size are 419 megabits, and on your disk is about 500 megabits. So this is half a gigabyte of temporary files which your computer is never going to use ever again. So it's a very good idea to delete all these. So over here, you just want to select them. You just want to select all and click the delete button. After you've deleted these files, what you want to go into your local, and over here look for folders for apps that you don't use anymore. For example, if you once had Brave on your computer and then you don't use Brave anymore, so you'll still have this folder here. So you might want to go ahead and then delete it, which will free you about, as you can see, it's scanning about 1.6 gigabits, which is a lot of memory. And then after you've done all that, you'll have saved about 5 gigabits to 10 gigabits depending on your computer. So one last trick before we get into our main trick is you want to go to Add or Remove Programs right here. This app in your control panel in your settings gives you an app list of all the apps you have installed. So over here you can see these are all the apps I have installed, and it also gives you their sizes. So what you want to do is look for an app with a lot of size which you don't use and then delete it. If you didn't use this app, which is about 2 gigabits, you might want to delete this or this. Most apps in here in terms of KB and MBs, but a lot of these are in gigabits. So you might want to scroll down all the way down and look for apps that you don't need. For example, I have this, which is 2 gigs. If I didn't need this, I would uninstall it by just clicking on these 3 dots and then click uninstall, which removes this from your computer. And then you want to go into your folder that I showed earlier and then delete the folder from there too. So now that we've covered that, we want to go into our main on how to free up the most space. So what you want to do is search up create a restore point. For a few, this might ask for admin permissions, which you'll have to guarantee. And then it leads you to this page of system properties, which has your computer name, hardware, advanced settings, system protection, and remote. So what we want to do is go into system protection right here. Over here, you can see all your drives. So you want to ignore the other folders. You just want to go to your drive that you want to clean up. In this case, it's the OS C, system. So from over here, what you want to do is configure. And this shows you all the space your restore points are using. So before we do anything with this, let me just tell you what a restore point is. So a restore point is just a photo of what you have done and then what's on your computer right now. So it takes a photo of that and then it stores it on your drive. So in case your computer gets in an emergency or it stops working or there's a virus, you can go into the settings and then restore it from that point, and you can have the same exact files and the same exact version it was before. So it's basically just saving versions of your computer. For a lot of you, this will be cranked up to max 100%. And I cleared this recently, so it's only 6.3 gigabits. It's been about 2 weeks, but if some of you have never done this, and especially if the max usage is up to 100%, then this can be over 50 gigs. It was like this for me before. I'll show you a screenshot right now. Okay, so now using the screenshot, you know that this was 50 gigs, and over here, I used to only have about 90 to 100 gigabytes left. So what you want to do is click delete right here, and you want to click continue. So after you click continue, it'll delete all your restore points, and then your current usage will be about 0 megabits. And then what you want to do is, if it's 100, you want to bring it down to about 6 gigabits. If you bring it down too low, this will show you a message that it's not enough. So it has to be about 6 gigabits. For me, it's about 3%. So you want to click OK. You want to click apply, and then you want to click OK. Also, before you click OK, make sure turn on system protection is turned on. So now that you've deleted your restore points, what you want to do is create a new restore point just in case anything bad happens. So you want to click create. You just want to name it anything. So let's just say I'm going to name it temporary. So temp, and then just click create. And then this will run through and make your restore point. So let's just wait for it to create the restore point. And it says the restore point was created successfully. And then you can close it. At that point, when you close it, and then you see over here, you'll see all your storage freed up. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you'll see our next tech trick, which is on installing Windows on a device that is not supported by Windows 11. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.